adorable.
Thank you so much for agreeing to this. I know it's not the most exciting date activity ever, but I really need to get this paper done. You're ridiculous. You know that? I would rather not invoke the wrath of the head librarian, thank you. I mean, I'm sure she's a perfectly lovely lady. It's just that she's so stern. I always see her bossing around that poor junior librarian. You know, the one with the cute glasses? I couldn't take it. I'm too easily intimidated. That's understandable. Psychologically speaking, I mean. It's like classical conditioning. You've associated shelves full of books with... you know, because of the pictures I sent you. It makes me happy to hear that. I still worry about being too boring for you sometimes. Oh, I hope talking about how insecure I am doesn't make you lose interest in me. That would be ironic, don't you think? Anyway, I was hoping you could help me with this art history project. Yes. But I need at least 12 arts credits over the course of my program in order to graduate. I thought this would be an easy class. I mean, you hear art history and you expect to just look at old paintings for 3 hours a week. Turns out, there's a whole lot more to it than that, and I'm not very good at any of it. I always end up sitting in class drawing blanks. No, you're doing that thing where you make me all melty and happy. I can't afford to be happy right now. It's homework time. Nope, too late. I'm happy. But it's okay. There's still a chance we can power through this and get some work done. Of course you do. You're so well-rounded and talented and attractive and perfect. Focus, Peanut. Focus. By the way, the topic of my research paper is manifestations of nobility in early Byzantium's illuminated manuscripts. How does that sound to you? Don't even go there. I've been looking for sources for this thing all week. I feel like I don't have anything to go on. I don't even know where to start. In physics, there's a formula for everything. I wish this was like that. I know, right? Apparently, art history is all about finding the most niche subjects known to humankind and examining them to death. Isn't it kind of sketchy how everything in art is, like, up to interpretation? From my perspective, that's way too abstract, no matter how you frame it. Am I being too harsh? I'm probably being too harsh. I just really prefer science. Science is simple. Why, oh why, did I ever sign up for this dumb class? That's actually not as crazy as it sounds. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? And that's like half the length of my paper right there. Okay, what else you got? Come on, give me all your tips. You're my only hope. You make it sound so easy. Does that font size thing really work? You're appealing to my sciencey side. How about this? Once I get an outline done, we can go make out in the stacks. Oh my gosh, you aren't serious, right? Can you imagine if my prof found out and reported it to my department head? I'd be expelled for sure. No, thank you. I would totally die if I disappointed Miss Desiree like that. Backup plan, schmackup plan. I came here to kick this assignment's butt and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Miss Desiree likes me? Are you sure? How do you know? I might have a teensy bit of a girl crush on her. But still, I'd rather not risk disappointing her, or ruining my academic career, by stooping to something as indecent as plagiarism. I'm okay. I just need to look at this from a different angle. Maybe I can break down the Byzantine era first, then the manuscript thing, and then compare and contrast. Hey! Are you playing footsie under the table with me right now? Yes? Whoops! That came out louder than I meant it to. Stop trying to distract me. The librarian just walked right behind you. We'd better keep our voices down. Byzantium's illuminated manuscripts. Saying all those words is such a slog. I'm bored just listening to myself. Down. You're so bad! I'd definitely rather be doing that than writing these notes right now. It's not easy being the responsible one all the time. Ooh, smooth. You just can't help yourself, can you? You're such a flirt. You know, having you here makes this so much more fun. But also a lot less productive. Honest opinion, is it too soon to take a break? Thank you for having my back. I think you just made that up. But hey, I'll take it. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Although, I probably wouldn't be able to stop myself from moaning. I went to a massage therapist once and it was a little embarrassing, to say the least. I know I asked for honesty, but did you have to be so blunt? Moneybags McSpend-A-Lot strikes again. I mean, I appreciate the extreme show of support, but that's cray-cray. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm glad you're here to keep me company at least. Let's just talk for a bit while I work up the will to start going over my notes. It's not technically a break if I haven't really started anything yet. I like it. Telling me what I need to hear, even when I don't want to hear it, that's the mark of a real secure relationship. Besides, if I get this paper done, then I can pounce on you guilt-free. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Okay, I get it. I'm glad we're in agreement. I'm just going to put that train of thought on hold before it derails the rest of this study session. Because, you know. I know. I've got smexy times on the brain. I can't help it. See that chair right over there in the corner? That's where I took that one really special pic for you. Do you remember that? Because I can't stop thinking about it. But you're right. I'm just going to put this train of thought on hold before it totally derails. Oh gosh, I'm already blushing so hard. I was just trying to say... Maybe I could text it to you under the table. I know! I've totally done worse. Like, right over there. It's just, I don't want anyone to overhear. It's so quiet. I feel like any dirty word I say is going to echo through the stacks, and then everyone's going to look at me. And I don't want anyone looking at me except you. I know you know what I'm talking about, but I guess we should probably save the saucy talk for later. Time to get back to work on this dang assignment. What? That's terrible. Don't you have chefs and butlers and people who can make you nice snacks whenever you like? Right. Sometimes you just need frozen pizza rolls. I get it. You poor thing. Woo! Let's do this! If I could just come up with a thesis statement, then I'd feel way better about the rest of the assignment. It sounds like the title of a Buzzard Food article. But maybe that's fine. Maybe I can lower my standards just for this one tiny little assignment that has nothing to do with my actual field of study or future career goals. It's no big deal, right? I'm writing it down. Illuminated manuscripts are cool, and here's why. There we go. It's not much, but at least it's a start. And starting is the hardest part. You sure did. Should we keep going? Or... What's the formula for writing a paragraph again? Topic sentence, supporting evidence, connecting statement? Oh gosh, I could never. It's way too snarky. Although I'm not above giggling about it quietly to myself. You know what? I can work on this later. It's not due for another 5 weeks. That's almost plenty of time. So let's just call it a day and talk about something else. No, you're not. Okay, you sort of are, but only because you're so attractive. It's making my brains feel like scrambled eggs. All right, I want to show you something. There's this one shadowy aisle at the back of the library where they keep all the books no one ever checks out. It's the perfect spot for a makeout sesh. Maybe even more than making out. Oh shoot, I just looked at the clock. The library closes in 15 minutes. They're going to start going around tidying up. Sorry, rain check on the library shenanigans? Maybe we head back to my place, or your place instead? Okay, let's go. You goof. Okay, let's go. Ooh, I can only imagine. No, seriously, I can't focus on anything. I can only imagine you and me together. I can't help it. It's all your fault. No. Chocolate? God, yes, break me off a piece of that. You just made my day. You're so dependable. I love that about you. I'll have to try that sometime. Oh, I've been meaning to tell you about the new documentary showing at the theater. I'm really jazzed about it. It's called Polymaths and Prophecies, an RPG-style exploration of scientific advancements throughout history. Alpha Prelude sings the main theme! Would you like to go see it together, maybe? Come on, you know I'm in favor of it. Although, I do really want to see this film, so maybe we could go see it twice, just in case we miss anything the first time? That's hot. Wink, wink. Also, good thinking. I have such a hard time keeping my hands off you. Even now, I kind of just wanna, you know? Yay! I love going on dates with you. I especially love the end of the date. Wait. That sounded wrong. I meant, I love the part where you kiss me outside my front door. It's just so sweet and romantic, like something out of a movie. I hate the part where we actually say goodbye. Honestly, I wish our dates could last forever. Oof, I'm sorry. I was trying to be smooth and... yeah. Why am I into documentaries? Or why didn't you know I was into documentaries? Either way, that's a good question. I like documentaries because they're educational. Add that to the list of evidence that my interests are super dull. For a long time, I was too shy to talk about the stuff I like. But you've made me feel so safe and secure. I can definitely feel myself starting to open up. Ha ha, very funny. Isn't that pun getting a little old by now? Get some new material, jeez. Speaking of which, you want to know what my sweater is made of? It's girlfriend material. Anything? You sure? What if I told you I'm a member of a Yarn to Tangling club, or that I'm into stamp watching? FYI, I'm not going to tell you whether those are made-up examples or actual facts about me. You have to guess. But don't tell me your answer. I'm not sure I could handle it. Ah, well, I hope you never stop telling me things like that. It makes me feel so warm and glowy inside. So you can just keep on keeping on. I promise I won't let my head swell up. A big ego is a no-go for me. Oh my gosh, see? I sound like such a dork. So, anyway, about that movie. Wow, you sure do know how to make a girl feel special. I'm excited. It's going to be so much fun. Yay! Thank you. I'll buy you a gigantic popcorn and all the candy you want. As long as you only want one or two things. I'd rather not choose between theater concession and my next student loan payment. Alright, now that that's sorted... In that case, I'm extra glad I brought it up. Also, woohoo! I finally get to add something to the list of things we have in common. This hardly ever happens. Really? Can you back up your claims? Let's compare notes. I sure do. Aw, that's such a sweet way of thinking about it. Well, now I feel happy that the list of similarities is on the shorter side. I wrote down that we both like drinking coffee, astronomy, and now documentaries featuring A-list celebrities. I'm still debating whether I should put we like each other on there. That's sort of something we have in common, but it's also sort of not. Because really, I like you and you like me, which technically means we like two different things. And I'm totally rambling again. Totally. Balance is great. I'd love to have some someday. I actually went to a yoga class earlier this week and I lost count of the number of times I fell over. It was pretty embarrassing. I wish I could be like those cute girls who make yoga look so effortless. You are not. You're one of the most suave people I know. You're the suavest person to ever be suave. You're like a suavocado. Huh. Suave is a funny sounding word. Suave. Suave. Anywho, I don't know about that. There's one girl there who seems to know a lot about art. Plus, she sounds so fancy when she talks. And she's always making these profound statements out of nowhere. She'd probably be able to write this paper in her sleep. The only thing I can do in my sleep is drool. Wow, am I hot or what? I kind of can't believe I just said that. I'm going to go ahead and end this particular line of conversation now. Well, I don't have it on me. It's in my diary, back at my dorm room. So I guess you'd have to come back to my dorm room, huh? I have no idea what you're talking about. Scandalous? No way! It was a totally innocent suggestion. Unless... Oh gosh, you were just teasing me, weren't you? I'm so embarrassed. Are you sure? It's not getting annoying? Ugh, I wish I was immune to being annoyed. Then maybe this art history class wouldn't be so bothersome. It's okay. I'm not gonna let it get to me. It's not a big deal. It's just a means to an end. I've gotta do it for my degree. Oh no, am I stress laughing? That's how you know it's bad. Okay, deep breath. I'm good. Moving right along. I have the same problem. I think about you all the time. The other day, I went to school wearing 2 different socks. And 2 different shoes. One of them wasn't even a shoe. It was a slipper. I was daydreaming about you while I was getting dressed that morning, and then I was thinking about how amazing and attractive you are, and yeah. You know, I definitely feel like I'm talking way too much here. I should probably get back to work on this paper. Aww, that's really sweet. How can I say no to you? Something you don't know? That could pose a problem. Aw, what would you want to talk about? Maybe we should switch it up and talk about you? I'm pretty sure I've told you everything interesting about myself already. Okay, let's see. It would probably be 3 books, to be honest. No, wait! Can I bring my cousins instead? Those 3 girls are so incredible. They'd turn a deserted island into paradise in no time, and we'd have it made. Oh, except then I wouldn't have you with me. And that's just wrong. Also, you said things, so maybe people don't actually count? I have no idea how to answer this question anymore. What about you? What would you pick? You mean coconuts? But wait, how are you going to get them open? You didn't bring a knife! Aha! Okay, I think I have a better answer now. I would bring my biggest physics book, a bottle of sunscreen, and a calculator. I don't know why. I just find calculators super soothing. Ooh, smart. I bet a time-traveling assassin knows how to handle a crisis. Plus, we'll have lots of yummy food to eat thanks to your rice cooker. Oh, they are. I mean, I think Bonnibel's baking is literally magic. One time I tried to cut my own bangs, and I'm sure you can imagine how that went. Long story way too short, Bonbon whipped me up a batch of sugar cookies, and then suddenly it was like my hair looked fantastic again. Science can't explain it. I actually have this theory that if Bonbon had access to a big enough kitchen, she could single-handedly achieve world peace. Then there's Baby Belle, who has 2 green thumbs and a heart of gold. I swear plants just spring up wherever she walks. Every year for my birthday, I get a giant basket of homemade jams, sauces, and pickled veggies from her. It's the best. Maribel's a horse whisperer. And yes, she is totally as mystical and majestic as that makes her sound. She speaks 7 languages and counting, so she can whisper to horses internationally. But the most amazing Valentine moment of all has got to be Grandma Valentine. She's 99 years young and sassy as ever. Sliced bread is the best thing since her. Well, sorry. I didn't mean to go on and on and on like that about my family. I just love them all so much. Got any more funny questions? Oh, that's because it's embarrassing. Duh. I'll tell you, but promise you won't make fun of me, okay? Okay, so without getting into too much detail, you know how sometimes you see someone waving at you, so you wave back, and then you realize they were actually waving at someone behind you? In my case, it wasn't a wave. It was a hug. This woman had her arms open, walking right toward me, and I panicked! I thought I must know her from somewhere, so I walked right up and hugged her. Turns out we did not know each other. Facepalm. I've never run away so fast in my life. Oh my gosh, did that really happen? That's a pretty gigantic blunder. Yup. Wow. Hey, I don't feel so bad about mine anymore. I hope you didn't get into too much trouble for that. I'm sure everyone forgot after a few days. Or months. I guess that is actually a pretty wholesome mistake now that I say it out loud. Still, thanks for not laughing too hard at me. I'm really having fun. What else do you want to talk about? Dark secret? Nope. No way, no how. I don't engage in those types of activities. Ask another question, please. Ask me what my favorite flavor of cupcake is, or how many pets I'd like to own someday. I'm a complete and total good girl. A goody two-shoes, if you will. Heck, sometimes people call me a square. No! I can't. I can't talk about it. It's too shameful. You'll never look at me the same way again. Let's just say It was a dumb thing I did when I was a kid, and it's not a big deal, so don't worry about it, and that's that. Thank you for your time and understanding. I think I'm going to go back to my paper now. Maybe. Really? So if I said the worst thing I ever did was steal a 5-cent candy, you'd believe me? Actually, now that I think about it, that probably does sound pretty believable for me. But no, my actual deep, dark secret is a lot worse than that. Okay, listen, I'll tell you, but please don't judge me too harshly, okay? It was a mistake, and I regret everything, but it's too late to change it now. When I was a kid, I borrowed my cousin Maribel's rollerblades. Without asking. I know! It was so wrong of me. And then I went out and I didn't even tell anyone where I was going. Who knows what came over me that day? The worst part is that her rollerblades were way too big for me. I ended up tripping and somehow one of the wheels broke. Just snapped right off. I was so scared of getting into trouble that once I got back to the house, I just stashed the rollerblades back where I found them. And then never said a word. To this day, I'm still waiting for someone in the family to confront me about it. Yeah, I know. I'm ashamed. I guess we'll never know. Hopefully. Sometimes I have nightmares about someone bringing it up during one of our family get-togethers. Anytime one of my aunts says, "Hey Peanut, I have a question for you," it causes me to have a tiny panic attack. It occurs to me that this might not be a healthy way of coping with guilt. Oh well, it's my turn to ask you something now. Ready? Tell me about what you were like when you were younger. Seriously? Well, if that's true, you've certainly made big strides for yourself. Oh, that sounds beautiful! In my family, we took ski trips. That was our vacation of choice. All the Valentines and Valentine-adjacent relatives would get together and basically take over an entire mountain resort for the week. It's been a while, but the next time we do one, I'd love to bring you along. Do you like skiing? You're ridiculous. You know that? Ridiculously sweet and cute and wonderful. One of these days, I'll figure you out. Maybe I'll snoop through your stuff until I find a high school yearbook or something. I bet you have some real cute photos in there. And probably loads of signatures from all the girls in your class.
Hey, sorry. I just wanted to let you know that the library is going to be closing in 10 minutes. Would you mind making your way out so I can lock up?
Is it that time already? Oh my goodness, I had no idea we were sitting here for so long. I'll start packing up. I get why people say time flies when you're having fun. It totally zooms by whenever I'm with you. I already can't wait. Thanks for your, help. I had a really nice time. Hopefully I'll have an actual draft of this paper done by the next time I see you. Me too. Let's go. I want you to really, really take my mind off my schoolwork. Want to go to the bar and watch me order a teeny tiny beer and not even finish it? That's how Peanut rolls.